That's not a legal move.
It is a European variation. Aroko.
It's interesting, but not exactly fair when you play by different rules than your opponent.
You may think differently when you are Sultan. Shall I take it back?
Suleiman, I know it has been hard on you watching your father and me quarrel over Bayezid's throne.
Grandfather has chosen you, and his word is Qanun. What is there to argue about?
Your father and I were close once, but his cruelty and ambition have made...
I have heard the rumors, Uncle.
Well, I have a meeting with the Vizier soon. Shall we continue another time?
Whenever you like. Ezio!
Tarek has been selling guns to a local miser, Manuel Paleologos.
Paleologos? That is a sad sound. The last Byzantine emperor was Constantine Paleologos. If his heir is arming a militia of some kind, this conflict will escalate.
Tarek knows where the rifles are headed. If I find him first, I can follow the weapons straight to the Byzantines.
He will be with his Janissaries in their barracks. So if you want to get close, you will have to be one yourself.
Not a problem.
Güzel. Get the information you need. Then kill him.
Are you sure? You told me Tarek and your father were close friends, Suleiman.
This is true, but such naked treason against my grandfather deserves death.
Intesi.
At his age! Wow!
Time to go visit my aunt.
That would make a man.
Madness! Tutti pazzi! Got to get back home!
Oh, he's across the river. Wow.
I am not a boy! Please!
God bless you, good guardians.
Selim understands our plight. The Byzantines, the Mamluks, the Safavid. Only he has the courage to face these threats.
Haklısın. Selim is a warrior, like Osman and Mehmet.
So why has our Sultan chosen a cat over our lion?
Citizens of Constantinople. A servant of our Sultan
Ahmed
has
shares the
fallen at the
Sultan's
hands of a
calm
criminal
temperament.
and been stripped of
They
his
are too
garments.
much alike, I fear.
Be on the lookout for any suspicious activity. Woe betide the murderer who took the life of a beloved janissary. This enemy of civilization must be found and brought to justice. You see something, say something.
Splendid and ruthless. The might of the Empire.
You are not wanted here. Leave! Peace there! Praise be on you, good warden! God bless the Sultan, God bless the Janissaries! Get out of here, you annoying bird!
Why does Ahmed linger in the city? He knows he's not wanted.
He is like a moth hovering around an open flame, waiting for his father to perish, so that he may step to the throne.
Did you hear he offered Tarek a sum of money in exchange for our loyalty?
God damn you! What did...
Kardeşlerim! One of our own was found murdered and stripped of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name. We must be ready.
Sultan Bayezid is a good man and a kind sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Salim.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son? Shameful.
Do not bend the truth to match the contours of your passion, Effendi. It was Salim who attacked our Sultan.
Evet, but Selim did it so for the glory of the Empire, not himself.
Reminded me of the little girls from Bursa we throttled. The young feel everything is owed to them these days. No discipline.
Hold a minute!
Tariq, a message for you.
Auriculare. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel has garrisoned his army.
And our men? Are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Effendi.
Evet. For once. is the result of Suleiman's investigation.
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself. Not for treason, but hubris. I was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy them if you can.
You have done well, Tariq. Forgive me.
Protect my homeland, assassin. Allah Ashkila. Redeem the honor we have lost in this fight.
I have a murderer! Kill him!
I am getting tired of this uniform.
Die! Go! Don't! Just don't! Take it! Get out of here! Now, make me there, poor, honest working man. You win! Why don't we go back? Stay away from me! We have to fight another day. Hey, Aman! Get out of here! Stay away from me! Yeah, I'm leaving right now. Hey, Aman! Get out of here! Just let me go in peace! Yeah, I'm leaving right now. Hey, Aman! Just get out of here! Hit him!
What happened with that Italian whore, anyway? Come on, don't be
right!
We're brothers, right? I sure thought we'd punish you quickly if you do not tell me.
So why did your parents not consider the engagement anymore? I would have made your sister a great husband. Never! Attack! Move! Die! Pieces! Go! Hurry! Sooner or later you'll hit it at end, Arkadash! Aha! You won't get far, brother! Not allowed! Hey! Come on, run, Daniel!
I don't want to die!
He will bring you from the nearest home! I am here, Kardesh! How to get back home? I've lost sight of it!
Keep my head down and run! Keep my head down and run! Run! Keep my head down and run!
No, your man! I got you out of here!
No, you killer! Got to get out now!
What is this?
Just let me live!
Please, nothing to do with it!
Time to go visit my uncle.
Whitechapel have issued a rebuke. They question their sense of timing and taste.
Well, another night.
What on earth is he doing?
What a fantastic spectacle.
What's got into him?
I thought they slowed down at that gate.
You will not find fairer prices than these, friends! Just look at my wares and see for yourselves! Refer me to your friends, eh? Can't be all there, that one.
Mesele kuramı...
Rather odd one, isn't it?
Wait a moment.
You belong down below. I'll throw you down.
What's he...
Tarek was not traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I'm sorry.
God forgive me. I should not have been so quick to judge.
He was loyal to your grandfather to the end. And through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq, you should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
The weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I've been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tarek, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
He's been murdered. It is no secret that he and I were at odds. Now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
Buonasera.
Marcello, my nephew and I have a private matter to discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle. Have patience. sorry. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go.
Drinking too much kahve.
Well, quite the athlete, that one.
I cannot do that. Not so well, anyway.
Oh, sorry. I'm obviously in your way.
Enjoying the poem?
Who were these men he condemned to hell?
Political opponents. Men who wronged him. Alighieri's quill cuts deeply, no?
See, it is a subtle way to seek revenge.
Ezio, I plan to make a trip to Andrianople in a few weeks to visit a new printing press there.
That should be fun.
It is a 5 or 6 day ride from here, and I will need an escort.
Prego.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are a busy man.
Sophia, I would love to accompany you, but my time is running short.
That is true for all of us. Well, I can try to solve this last code now, but I need to run an errand before sundown. Can you wait a day?
What do you need?
It is silly, but a bouquet of fresh flowers. White tulips, specifically.
I can get you the flowers. Nessun problema.
Are you sure?
It will be a nice change of pace.
Bene. Meet me in the park east of Hagia Sophia, and we will trade. Flowers for information.
Riley, what is he doing?
You look like a man with money to spend. What do you need, Dostum?
Tulips. White, if you have them.
Ah, tulips. Forgive me, but I am fresh out. Something else, perhaps?
It is not my call, unfortunately.
All right, listen. I may know where to get fresh tulips. You wait here, and I will return. 1 hour, 2 at most.
I am not waiting an hour.
Stay out of here!
Now that was a sorry looking boy. Won't be selling her about your own.
Almost ready to turn my back on this dump. There is nothing left for me here. I cannot make a living, must beg for sustenance, receive nothing but grief from the enforcers. I must have offended God. Did the captain say they were looking for a new watchman?
What is this?
A gift. Sit. Che belli, grazie. I wanted to thank you for letting me play a small role in your adventure.
A small role is enough for this adventure, believe me.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Mi dispiace. I do not mean to be.
It is fine. È affascinante.
Sembra squisito.
Why, thank you.
Any luck with the final code?
Ah, the code, sì. I solved it many hours ago. You will get it soon enough.
blood is tried. Farewell and swift recovery, Arkadash.
Another one for the mortuary.
Oh, that's certainly not a common sight.
Well, another madman.
Curious display.
Look at it. Another madman.
Most interesting. But why?
Well,
Another madman.
And then I thought they slowed down at that age.
profitable pleasure.
should be a law proscribing such things.
Most interesting. But why?
Is wanted in connection with several outstanding debts. Any citizens with information on his whereabouts?
The latest breakthroughs in medicine.
They say he screams in his sleep, calling out for his father.
Abbas, what a miserable man.
It is not our place to judge.
It certainly is. If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
Shh. Good evening.
Water.
Of course. Sit.
Many thanks.
What brings you here, old man?
Pity Abbas. Do not mock him. He has lived as an orphan for most of his life, shaped by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor, and unlike Al-Mu'alim or Altair, he never betrayed us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out. Unjustly. Is it you? I heard the rumors, but I did not believe them.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself. It's been a long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
Fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
So, where do I begin?
With us.
You say these men are cruel. Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent?
Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy.
Then they will die, for they have compromised the Order. But those who still live by the Creed must be spared.
You can trust in us. You've heard the stories going around the village.
About the boss and his nightmares?
No. Altair.
What about him?
People say an old assassin saved the life of a merchant down in the valley. They say he fought with a hidden blade.
Rumors. I don't believe it.
True or not, say nothing to Abbas. He is sick with paranoia.
Leave this place!
Altair is here. In the village? Send word to the castle, quickly. Assassins! To me!
Mentor!
Welcome.
Shh! We do not want to get him killed.
There! Kill the traitors!
Nothing without that artifact. Nothing! You pathetic miser. Stand down or...
Follow me to the castle. And spill no blood if you can help it.
Oh, you need another friendly chat, eh?
Death!
Altair, 2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls. We could use your wisdom. Now more than ever.
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you!
Our mentor has returned!
My respect, mentor.
For Abbas!
Shame on your chakla.
I fight for you. For the Order.
Welcome home.
Altair.
Welcome back, Mentor. Presence honors me.
Altair.
You die!
Die!
Altair.
Together for victory, Mentor.
Welcome back, Mentor.
Tell your men to stand down.
No! I am defending Mashaf! Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you! You have wasted your life, staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image.
No!
But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his final days. And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
Peace be on you, Mentor.
Harika, reckless.
A bit old to be leaping about, no?
What a fantastic spectacle.
Well, quite the athlete, Doctor.
Sayun Auditore! Word around the city is you're leaving us.
Is nothing I do a secret.
Not to worry, brother. The captain of your ship is a friend, but neither of you are going anywhere just yet. The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halij and ordered a full blockade until you are caught.
They raised the chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
Bene, I know what to do.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes?
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention. Stay put.
All right, go.
Kind of caffeine.
Another enemy. Nothing. Give up time.
Kind of kafir.
Those ships are armed! They're waiting to stop your boat!
You take care of it! We will clear the docks! Ah, Greek fire! I like the way you think, Ezio!
İşi yanlış yaptın ahmak. Baştan başla.
Don't let him reach the ship!
I have my order. Right here won't get through.
Yours is not a subtle approach.
See. Sorry for the delay.
Know something, don't you? You know what's out there.
I have a hunch, yes?
Come on, Bill, you never do anything halfway. What do you think we'll find?
If we're lucky, another prize. If we're very lucky, something that'll end this miserable war.
You're talking over my head, mate.
Listen, Sean, I have no idea what we're gonna find. But I do know that whatever it is, the Templars can't have it.
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions?
Come on.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'd... I'm not sure.
Thank you.
For what?
for making sense.
Sean, you feeling okay?
Sure, yeah, of course, no, I'm fine. Yeah. We're assassins, after all, aren't we, eh? Why should we be surprised if one of us dies every now and again?
Every death is a tragedy to somebody somewhere.
What I want to know is Desmond worth all this trouble? You know, what is he? Is he the chosen one? Is that it? Little Jimmy Special? Some bollocks like that?
I'm afraid not. But what he has is rare. His genes contain high concentrations of first civilization DNA. Only about 1 in 10 million are so lucky.
Oh, the bleeding effect. Is that part of it?
I believe so. I wish I could say we knew about his gift earlier. But it was the Templars who realized this. And they found him first.